Very dark man, may God continue to guide you as you have decided to fight for Nigerians. May God keep you. You will keep moving forward and forward and forward. Anybody that decides to shut you up will be put to shame.
They say wonder shall never end. It is really well, my people. They say they don't adjourn the case till next year, January. My people, I won't tell una this again. Make una hold them very well. My people, if they like, may they come out for January. May they put her for December. My people, now so they go they adjourn the case to go till they cancel everything. Make una go right and down. Yes. Because I look left and right, back and front, listen to the audio like how many times. I never see waiting very dark man take wrong these people. So Mr. San, this one another message for you. If you love yourself and your family, come out your hand for this case. No road for there. Baba, no road. You know if you win this case, if you like, come out, carry the case, come out for Nigeria. Carry and go end of the world. You know if you win this case. Emama Luleni, yes, Ofo Baini, yes. You know if you win now. You know if you win this case. This one where me and you this is so. You cannot win it. I mean, she now only you be some way we get for Nigeria. I mean, you think say if you now reach the court, very dark man no go talk. Now only you go talk. As we just talk finish like this. Now so they will just carry the boy. They go put down for kiri just like that. I know say now waiting you they think be that. And I lie. You talk your own. Into you go talk your own. After now go carry down now Bobrisky. Now go invite and come. You go talk your own too. Yes. After that they go decide who go the kiri. Yes. Now so it be. So no be the way you say they think I'm Mr. Sam. No be so. No be so at all. So, I think it's better for you now. Make we just enter house, jeje. Because you did disgrace us. Yes.
We no lose, oh, we no lose. 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 Very dark man, may God continue to guide you. As you have decided to fight for Nigerians, may God keep you. You will keep moving forward and forward and forward. Anybody that decides to shut you up will be put to shame. He who exposes corruption of a nation is a lover of a nation. But he who decides to shut up the exposer is an accomplice. We know they lose. VDM, you are a child of grace. Nothing will happen to you. We dare your back, Gidiba. Justice must be served. You did not do anything wrong. Why would you apologize to the Falanis or Abi Falani or whatever they call themselves? Once they begin adjourn case, no say that case holds no water. I know how these things work. Once they begin the adjourn case, as they don't carry this case go January now, from January, they go carry them go December 2025. From December 2025, they go carry them go 2027. Before you know what's in the happen, they don't forget the case. The Falanis have been a Falana, they no get case. You can't shut up a man that stands for the truth. Very dark man stands for the truth always. Na person where they protect the poor people. Na person where they fight for people who no get voice. Na person where they selfless. You guys cannot shut him up. We did the boy back that January, we go still follow him go court again. If we now adjourn the case again, enter December 2025, we go still mount for court. We stand for the truth. We know they look anybody face. Very dark black man. You are a one-man mopo. You are a strong man. I admire your agility. Keep going. As long as you stand for the truth, you've got no worries. Oluwa go they bless you, they go. This is just the beginning. As you have decided to stand for the truth, to protect the interest of people, God go they do one for you, they go. You know how many people when they pray for very dark man? People when they pray for very dark man plenty now. Who be Falani or Falani will go try bring them down. They no reach. I don't see anything where the boy do bad. He only exposed the truth. So why are you guys coming for him? Why are you guys coming for him? We could have leave that boy, yo. Nobody can stop him. He's unstoppable. We move. We no lose, oh, we no lose. We no lose, oh, we no lose. I'm an OG.
VDM has done so much in the 2 years of his popularity on social media than you have for the past how many years that you've been a senior advocate of nonsense. It's a pity. It's a pity. Trust me, I'm so disappointed that you're not reading the signs on the wall. I am tempted to ask, what exactly are you pushing this case for?
Oh.
Bobrisky is out of the country.
No, understand. Now the question when I ask myself every day.
VDM made a
this
video.
Man and his family, they drag very.
And like he said today, all he wanted to prove was the corruption in the country. And you are dragging a case that is more popular than yourself. Let me tell you the truth, Mr. Falana. If anything happens to VDM, you are going to test your popularity, if indeed you have the popularity. Your significance as a senior advocate of nonsense in this country will be tested, and you know that you are actually nothing. So many things are annoying Nigerians. This Bobrisky's case is one of such beacons that Nigerians are trying to angle their anger upon. But for some reason, you have placed your interest above the anger Nigerians have taken in. I think you want to test your popularity above the love Nigerians have for Nigeria. And trust me, you're going to lose. This is about the third or fourth video I'm making to you. And for some reason, your so-called integrity is more than, you value your so-called integrity more than the anger that has enveloped Nigerians. And trust me, you're going to lose. You're going to, they say, fly when they hear word, go follow dead body, enter grave. And that's exactly what you're doing. Trust me, I've weighed all the angles. I've weighed all the scenarios. And in every scenario, you will lose. Even if they jail VDM, you still lose. Because at the end of the day, it's about the narrative. It's about the narrative that you will live. What is the narrative? That a common man who has great love for this country, that identified high-level corruption and decided to bring the corruption out in the open, and for some reason, unfortunately, your name was involved, rather than take into cognizance of the corruption that this young man has exposed, you have somehow made it about yourself and your useless family. It's a pity. It's a pity that if you lose any respect at the end of this charade, you should blame yourself and not VDM. What did VDM do? Somebody in distress approached VDM, and VDM offered to help. And in the course of this assistance, he released an audio tape. Rather than bring the person whose voice was evidently represented on that audio, the Nigerian system, which you now defend, has made it possible to somehow rigmarole Bobrisky out of this country, to dodge the inquiry of the House of Representatives, to dodge the inquiry of Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, to dodge the inquiry of the Federal Corrections Service, and to dodge the inquiry of the police. The man in question, the chief actor of this whole imbroglio, is out of the country. So my question is, what is the fuss about? What's your problem? What is the ruckus about? What exactly is your problem? What exactly is your problem? You have, in a short while, showed everything you represented about Nigeria was pure, unadulterated hypocrisy. In a short while, you have shown that you epitomizes the very core of Nigeria's problem. Look at what people are saying about your family. I didn't know about the Falana before. If you thought you had a name, I never saw you as a name. Trust me, every single ounce of disgrace you are bringing to your Falana family is not VDM, it's not Bobrisky. It's you, senior advocate of nonsense. You are the one bringing the shame to your family now. I have thought by this time you would have withdrawn the case, called VDM, small boy. What's wrong with you? No, don't call, in this whole thing, don't mention my family's name again. And I know that VDM will not mention your name again. Now with the video that VDM made this morning, whatever respect he has for you, you have lost it. And whatever respect that Nigerians have for you, you have equally lost it. So what exactly is your problem? What's your problem? Are you the godfather in question? Obviously, I have been told who the godfather is. I now know the godfather, and I will give you clues as to who the godfather is. Cause me, I no get stress. I'm too old to sleep in jail. I'm too old in sleeping cell. See, my wife done the alarm make I no call. The godfather is among the top 5 citizens in Nigeria. You know who is number 1. You know who is number 2. You know who is number 3. Emphasize on number 3. You know who is number 4. You know who is number 4. But emphasize more on number 3. That is the godfather. Allegedly. So all these things we are doing, all this idea of trying to smuggle Bobrisky out is to cover, is to make sure that that name of the godfather does not leak. So since Bobrisky is out, why is the case still on? Because Nigeria will not take it if anything happens to VDM without the presence of Bobrisky. Nigeria will not take it. Yes, we know that Nigeria is corrupt, but the rights of the ordinary man must be protected, because at the end of the day, we elected the people there. We are, they say democracy is a system of government by the people, for the people, of the people. The people, the people, the people. Let me say this loud and clear. Let me say this loud and clear. I don't know what your intentions are, Mr. Falana. I really don't know what your intentions are. But trust me, if this goes beyond this charade of mere court appearances, I tell you with all sincerity, my name is Magnus Oraka. Even though I said I don't have the strength to sleep in cell, but I don't know Eric or Sarah, or I don't know, I just say number 3. Nobody name be number 3 for this control, but number 3. So everything you see you are doing is just to make sure that they cover that this thing is even bigger than the Falana. Falana knows who the godfather is. And I think that very dark man know who the godfather is. Everything you see that is going on is to make sure that, because if the name of that godfather appears, the integrity of this administration is gone. If the name of that godfather appears, the integrity of this administration is gone. Why they are doing everything possible to ensure that this case is swept under the rug. Now that the chief culprit, Bobrisky, is out of the country, my question is simple. Why are you still dragging this case? Why? What is that thing about the Falana that you think? The integrity of the Falana for me only exists in the figment of Vows and his father's imagination. I do not hold the integrity of Falana's image more than the integrity I have for Nigeria. Nigeria is crumbling, and the few of us who are available are struggling very hard to right the wrongs that the useless politicians, that include Falana himself, of course, to see if we can still salvage anything remotely useful from Nigeria that we can use to live as a legacy to our children. Child English good on. I mean, they speak fine English like this. So, this whole idea, you Falana, you conceived Vows by the interaction of your prick and your wife's vagina. The question now is this issue of Gabrielism. I have thought that a man who enjoyed the law of intercourse that produced a son, you should in reverse or conversely protect that same environment where prick meets Toto and produce children. I am very, very disappointed. Trust me, whether you win this case or lose the case, you have lost your integrity. You have lost your integrity. You have lost your integrity. You don't lose them. All this thing is like you're just struggling in submission. You're just struggling. And what I think is wrong with you, Mr. Falana, is that you are not in tangent. You are not in is that tangent? Yeah. You are not in tangent with the reality of today's technological world. The internet does not forget. The internet does not forget. The more you are wriggling, the more you are struggling, the more you are dragging attention to yourself. And the popular verdict, I'm sure you must be weaved into the delusion of the legal jargons or the legal world of deceit. And you are thinking that, well, provided you have the legal perspective, which I'm sure you will skew or manipulate, but the judgment of the people have found what you are doing to be wrong. So whatever you are trying to do right now, you cannot sway the judgment of the people, except for some few Yoruba bigots that will come and say things in your favor. Bottom line is, you are a disappointment. A huge disgrace to the very ethic of the legal profession in Nigeria. A huge disgrace and disappointment and betrayal to the high virtue we had thought we held you upon, thinking erroneously that you have been fighting for the common man in Nigeria. Now that you have been the subject, you have clearly shown and have proven to us that you are a traitor all along. I am very, very, very disappointed. I cannot be hypocritical about my submission to this scenario. And if you know what's good for you, this case is simple. I don't know what integrity you are covering. If you read what is happening in the social media space, you should know that you have already lost this battle. Yes, I know you can manipulate the judge to give a ruling in your favor, but that will not change the popular opinion about this case. We are not children. Nigerians are not children. We have watched it clearly. This is a case of a father trying desperately to cover the shame a son has brought to the family. I have a son too. He may not be as old as your son, but every day I tell him, please do not involve yourself in things that will bring shame to the family. And he tells, yes sir, thank you sir. This is what you should tell your son. Now there are no proof that your son is Gabriel. There are no proof that you are the godfather. Why don't you leave it at a point where Nigerians begin to think maybe. At least you have a small space to save yourself. But struggling and perpetuating this case, you are only accentuating the suspicion of Nigerians to the point that they will believe that yes, somehow you are involved in this Gabrielism. We just saw a videotape of one Solomon of our time from Guinea, Equatorial Guinea. Could this be what you guys and the top echelon of our society do when you create sex as a spiritual exercise or fetish exercise where it no longer means anything? While you are there engaging in all these sexual atrocities, we are here suffering. The common man cannot see food to eat. The common man cannot even be sure what tomorrow will bring to him. We are struggling to survive at the tip of our teeth, and yet we see people spending money unnecessarily on cases that is neither here nor there. The money you are using to file a case, the money that they will judge, why don't you use, there's somebody somewhere in your community that needs that money. So I am totally disappointed.
I say the more you look with me is the less you see. I made a video. I say we no lose, oh, we no lose. Some people say he's celebrating and the case has been adjourned. Did I say we don't win, oh, we don't win? I knew you people were so dumb. I knew plenty of you were mumu and you will fall into the trap. But we no lose and we never lose. Shout out to all Rattel gang out there. You see, now go back, all those blogs under the comment. Go back and go and see how mumu you are. It has always been a trap for you mumus. Because they were all thinking that when this boy go court, with the power where they get, next thing they'll go throw am for jail, next thing they'll go carry this one, they'll carry 1 million, they'll carry tell them they pay 10 billion. Baba, we just go shake them. Come for there. When my lawyer gallant, I work for you. Shout out to Barrister Marvin Omoribe of the DJAD Ojo partners. Shout out to the come on. Mounts. They say na contempt to court if you talk with happen inside court when matter still dey go on. If not, forgive una gist na. We stand there like Sansana. But some have been stand the hand. Everybody believe. The Rattel gang alone first. The love where they show today massive. Court choke now. Court choke. Men full outside, full inside. Everybody dead. They want to see the justice so it won't happen. Now corruption now exposed.
Yes, so my boy.
Corruption now exposed. I don't think anybody papa or mama name inside when I did one.
And then the pipe person.
Don't be only their name be inside.
You know, pipe
one or
person.
two names be
carry
inside.
on, we do your back.
You understand?
If they like anywhere
say,
they carry the case go.
For the system.
They can never win you.
Don't put your name there.
May we continue. We did
You don't say they build
yes,
name before.
We mount
Build name go meet person where go use mouth to spoil it. They take claim relationship with the person allegedly. You don't know before. We no lose, oh, we no lose. Now ask yourself why I said we no lose instead of the normally saying we don't, we know. That is because I knew you do mumus. You mumus. We jump. You all will learn. And you all will learn the hard way. It is the gambler's mind. Don't be school and book. I beg, make this case quickly end. Because I the family, all of them don't do podcasts. Remain their mama.
I swear, very dark man. You know where it is where yes, not only that mama now we the way for
streets we go.
Yes, we no lose,
we
no lose. We no lose, so people fight themselves.
When you want to intimidate us or oppress us, Baba, we go rather chop sand for life. I'm gonna let you stand on top of us. You won't follow us easy, reason with us man to man. Don't look me less. Our lights are light.
My boy, no mind them. They don't already learn. Yes, only be see they no one agree.